Hi, everyone, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Chanel. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to read for all of you again. So this reading is intended for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you're watching for a Leo, please just reverse the roles. It'll feel as though I'm speaking to you about your Leo. This reading is a love forecast for the month of November. So we're going to be taking a look at what is going on in your life. If you're in need of a personal reading, my website has been updated. It's looking great. There's new packages, new prices, so make sure you check that out. Link is in the description box. I'm doing a sale for Halloween, so if that's something you're interested in, check that out. Trying to think if there's anything else. I'll also be doing a reading. There's a link for that in the description box for like a deep dive into your person's energy, their feelings, what they want, what they're keeping from you. So if that's something you're in need of, if you need clarity about your person, that link will be in the description box as well. There's no extended for this because I'm just looking at your energy. And if your person comes in, I will definitely see what's going on with them. But I want you to have all the information you need in regards to your love life without having to extend the video. So let's get one more of these. Free yourself and reconciliation in the reverse. Let your friends help you, Leo. Looks like you're deciding to do something different this month. Your energy is actually the Lovers in the reverse. So you have made a decision. I feel like you want something more committed than what you've been dealing with. Or you could just want a different kind of relationship because you've got 10 of Pentacles in the reverse too. There's an energy here of feeling as though you've been very confused about the direction a situation is headed in. So I'm feeling like you've decided to remove yourself from the equation. Now, you could be dealing with a Gemini. We do have our Lovers. We have the Star for Aquarius. And we also have our King of Cups, King of Swords. So water signs or air signs very strongly. If you're not dealing with any of those signs, don't worry about it. I don't personally worry about the signs myself, but I know people like to hear them, so I'm trying to get better at saying them. As I'm looking at what's coming towards you this month, what I like is the Nine of Wands in the reverse. What I like about that is that it feels as though you're not going to keep fighting for something that seems confusing or one-sided. And that's good. You know, I'm seeing that you have some options here, but I'm also seeing that for quite a while you were waiting for someone to get it together, and it just seems like it's not happening. You may have an option to reconcile with someone this month, but I don't see you taking it because it's looking to me as though you're really ready to do something else at this time in your life. How you're viewing your situation in regards to love is the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So you may be going through a separation or have recently gone through a separation. If this is a situationship, I feel like you're just really in a space of putting yourself first. You know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I'm not going to wait until the 12th of never for this to happen. If I'm going to have to live my life like I'm single, I might as well be single. There's lots of other people out there that want what I want, and I'm ready to do something else, right? So it seems as though this is something that you're passing up on. For some of you, you might be moving house this month, or you could be signing a new lease. It looks as though for some of you, you could be selling something that maybe you were holding on to in hopes that this relationship would work out. So perhaps if you got a bigger apartment because your love interest had children, you're like, you know what? I'm alone in this big old place. I'm ready to downsize, right? For a small group of you, your kids have moved out and you're realizing that perhaps your marriage was based on the children and it's time to do something else now. There's an energy of you really putting yourself first and thinking about what do I want for my future? For some of you, even work, you're not happy where you are, right? This is kind of a drastic energy of an overhaul this month where you're really looking at every area of your life, not just love, and realizing how have I kept myself stuck? Very much looking at situations that you held on to because of the potential that it had rather than the patterns that you saw. So it's good because I feel like you're getting very clear about what you want. Your takeaway from the situations you're dealing with this month is actually the Star in the reverse. So I feel like this is the energy of coming to the realization that certain people or situations in your life are just not going to be any different, and that they've actually brought such a huge element of toxicity into your life that you're better off without a lot of these things, And like I said, this could be a situationship, this could be a couple, where you're dissolving your commitment. But it's almost like whatever's been done here, there's just no fixing it. For some of you, the person that you care for has been unfaithful or just very non-committal. For others of you, this person could be in a relationship with someone else and you've been waiting for a long time for them to get that divorce and they always put it off, right? You're not giving to this anymore. And I like that for you, because when I'm looking at what you want the King of Cups. So you're really wanting somebody that can show up for you emotionally, and it feels like for whatever reason, the person that you've been dealing with is just kind of toxic. They're not there for you in the way that you want them to be. And rather than waiting for this person to get it together, right? You're taking action now and you're just really setting those boundaries. So I like that for you, rather than waiting for someone to give you what you want, you're taking your energy back and you're really going after that yourself. So very, very nice. The reason that you're doing all this, 5 of Cups reversed, I feel like the person that you're really interested in, they kind of have this attitude of you're not going anywhere. It doesn't really matter what you do. They never see your worth. They never see your value. Perhaps this is someone who incorporates other people into your situation. This could be someone who just doesn't want to be in a relationship based on their past situation, or they may not be available, right? This could be somebody that you're just kind of having an affair with. But what I think is very frustrating is that the person that you're dealing with, they just have this very kind of nonchalant attitude around your connection, and you deserve so much better than that. I feel like that's what you're starting to realize this month is this just does not match, my vibration, what I deserve, what I've been putting into this. So very good, for you, because I feel like you're really looking at your life and starting to think in what ways have I been stuck, right? Your advice for the month is the King of Swords. And so this is great. It's asking you to go off of what you've seen rather than what could be, rather than looking at the potential of what this person could become or what a situation could become. Really look at what you've seen from this so far, and I feel like that's what you're doing. So it's making me really happy, because even though you may feel as though you're in kind of a bleak moment in regards to your love life, you're able to really start making the necessary choices to get yourself away from things that aren't giving you what you want. So let me pull you some cards. With this King of Swords, sometimes this is a lawyer. So if you're thinking about getting a divorce, I'm seeing that you should definitely consult a lawyer about it, because you may be surprised if this person that you're divorcing is oh yeah, you can just take whatever. They might go back on that later. So just be mindful of that. This is also talking about wise counsel, and you actually have let your friends help you ask for and accept support from others. So it very well could be that you have people who have been giving you advice about this relationship for a long time, or even people that are hey, you know what? I have a friend that would love to meet you and you guys would totally hit it off. This month, I feel like if people are telling you things, a very good way to look at their advice is as spirit speaking through them, okay? My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So this is a really kind of difficult situation, because for some of you, you feel as though this person just doesn't see the connection. I think that for some of you, you could be in a twin flame dynamic, and your twin is just not awake to what this is. So this would be a message from this person in the 5D, trying to tell you that, in the 5D you're together, but it's just hard because in the 3D, I feel like this person is really taking you for granted here. Let's get some more advice. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So I feel like because you're kind of giving up on this, now is a good time to get out there with your friends, make some new friends. It could even be that your next relationship is with a friend. So there could be somebody, this King of Swords could have been somebody who is always like listening to your problems or supporting you. And they're kind of like waiting in the wings to get an opportunity to see that you're really single, right? When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So this is asking you to not be hard on yourself. There's a really heavy energy here. I feel like for you, maybe you've been looking back at the past and thinking like, now that I have some distance on this, why did I stay so long? I don't want you to get in that space because it was obviously a lesson here, right? Bottom of your deck says playfulness, laughter is the best therapy, have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Now, I don't particularly feel like that has to do with the person that came through in this reading. Because they don't seem like they're really showing up for you this month. But I do feel like Spirit is asking you to get out and do some things that you really enjoy to help raise your vibration, right? Because that's really when we attract love. All right, Leos, if you're interested in finding out why this person behaves the way they do or what they will do next, feel free to click that link down below. In the meantime, good luck with this and you take very good care of yourselves. I will speak to you again soon. Bye. Take a look. Oh my goodness, Two of Cups. Very nice. King of Wands. Someone feels very passionate about you, Leo. So it's kind of weird to me because when I did your November monthly, your person wasn't really giving you a lot to go on. It was like you guys were getting into a space where you were ready to be done with this. But I see that this person actually loves you very much. So let's take a look into why they behave the way they do and kind of get a feel for what this person wants out of this connection.